He's just been having fun, shopping, that's it.
Despite hype, Paul Mayweather fight was choreographed. Rumor is Mayweather facing 400 mail-orders, financial troubles.
There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true.
Reports claim Floyd Mayweather's daughter was left deeply emotional after Stephen A. Smith discussed newly surfaced details connected to a controversial alleged scam involving a reported $42 million, bringing fresh attention to the ongoing controversy surrounding Floyd.
I've been building generational wealth, even like when my children, love my children. All four of my children are adults. And I told them, listen, no more handouts. No more handouts. It can't be, because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, from here on out, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Floyd Mayweather has repeatedly explained that the fortune earned through boxing alone is not enough to create lasting wealth unless it is managed responsibly and supported by smart financial decisions and long-term investments.
When you're rich for a short period of time. Riches is short-term, wealth is long-term. If you can have 100 million, but if you don't got no game plan, it's gonna be gone. If I didn't know what I know now, if they gave me $100 million young, I probably would have fucked it off. But with a lot of time, a lot of experience, being around the right people, I know about balance.
Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather has consistently said that he operates entirely on his own terms, stressing that he negotiates his own deals, controls his own business affairs, and answers to nobody when making important financial decisions.
Who negotiates those deals?
Me. Well, you gotta. I'm a little different from every other athlete and entertainer because I keep 100% of the revenue. That's never been done before. I'm my own boss.
There's no manager. There's no agent.
No.
There's no pimp for Floyd.
No.
Wow.
I have a team. And I guess I'm lucky.
So you're negotiating that transaction yourself.
Well, exactly. This is how it works. They know my number because I've already.
According to various reports, Floyd Mayweather's determination to oversee his own finances and maintain complete control over every aspect of his wealth may ultimately have placed him on a path carrying significant financial risks.
In 2018, when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing, under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
If you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right.
He has also faced criticism from some observers who claim his public reputation was used to promote certain business ventures and investment opportunities whose credibility was later questioned by critics and members of the public.
That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
It's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on it. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now. Matter of fact, don't even wait till August 10th. Get it now. My NFT. Own a piece of my legacy. Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm not just in 30% or 40%, full 100%. I'm behind you. I'm all.
Now, Floyd's world was indeed a huge success.
Floyd Mayweather has long been recognized for his extravagant lifestyle and his willingness to spend enormous amounts on luxury items. Even so, questions surrounding his financial decisions have continued to attract widespread public attention.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people.
Another issue that frequently surfaces whenever Floyd Mayweather's finances are discussed involves reports and allegations suggesting that he has experienced ongoing challenges related to meeting certain tax obligations over the years.
Money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money that there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell.
Veteran boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has also offered his honest opinion regarding the current stage of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career, sharing his personal assessment of where the boxing legend stands today.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money after all these years?
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending...
It's a lot of it.
During an honest conversation, Stephen A. Smith put Floyd Mayweather on the spot by asking him a direct question, challenging him to decide which mattered more, his enormous financial success or the legacy he ultimately wants to leave behind.
You made money. You're gonna make a hell of a lot more money.
But the main thing is, I made smart investments, and I still make millions every month.
Do you care about your boxing legacy?
More than what?
Well, we ain't gonna say more than money. We know better. We're not gonna say more than money. We know better.
More than my family? No. So what's more important? My children. Because when I make this money, you know what? I put my children and my family in a position that they are entrepreneurs. They are bosses. I don't want my kids to have to answer to nobody. So I will take the long road. I will take the bumps and the bruises for them, for my loved ones.
But fear, it's important to point this out about you.
Ongoing questions surrounding Floyd Mayweather's wealth and career earnings have continued fueling public debate, while Chael Sonnen further added to the discussion by sharing his own opinions, observations, and personal claims about the situation.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $68 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got $30 million and one got $29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Floyd Mayweather attracted widespread criticism after deciding to participate in an exhibition bout against Logan Paul rather than accepting a challenge against an experienced professional heavyweight such as Tyson Fury.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
The criticism aimed at Floyd Mayweather's exhibition fights has generated major discussion throughout the boxing world. Even more surprising, however, was the reaction publicly displayed by his daughter, Iana Mayweather, following the controversy.
Insider info, Mayweather fight in Miami had low attendance despite hype. Paul Mayweather fight was choreographed. Rumor is Mayweather facing $400 million financial troubles. In celebrity boxing, not everything is as it seems. Take sold out and spontaneous claims with a grain of salt. I was hired to observe, record, and report my findings in 2021 in Miami. Today, in 2025, the stuff is hitting the fan for Mayweather. Were you duped too? What are your thoughts with this latest Floyd Money Mayweather news site?
Floyd Mayweather's father, who played a major role throughout both his personal life and boxing career, once remarked that money has the ability to change people after they achieve significant financial success and wealth.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
I see what
we
you're
say
saying.
we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that. You know what I mean?
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, you know, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it. And you find yourself 9-10 months later sitting there like, oh shit, this shit's getting real. So I think that's the problem he going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC. Correct. He raised a couple of $1 billion.
Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle and former trainer, has openly admitted that he remains both confused and concerned by the direction Floyd's life and career have taken since retiring from professional boxing competition.
Yeah,
I kept telling him though, I paid him my money. I kept telling him, man, don't do nothing.
Yeah.
The one with the hair, I guess he the owner of the company, and the one outside worked for him. Bullshit, man. For one, the whole time you heard me raising my the whole time you heard me raising my tone.
Bro,
he never got out the car.
Bro, what happened? You had put her out the house? Because he was trying to say you put somebody out the house.
I'm about to show you.
All her stuff was out in the front. She was out front, and she went in the car with security guard. Then she got out of the car and walked back.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Confronted her in the back.
That's the problem. She never was in the backyard, right?
That's what he said.
Man, tell me why I was looking for this girl the whole time. She was in his car.
He did say she was in the car.
Right. You my security. You my security.
Hold on, though. He also said that she got out.
When she got out, I done woke up by then. When I walk outside, she on my front porch. She asked for a phone. I walk inside to get her phone. When I come back, she's sitting right there. Nah, get the fuck out.
Floyd Mayweather has become well known for generously providing financial support to his children. However, some reports have suggested that such extraordinary generosity may also have resulted in certain unintended consequences over time.
And I feel like it's always the women versus the other woman as opposed to the guy that had a commitment to you. Yeah. I'm not saying go stab him, but now she's going to be the one behind bars. Yeah. And his life is going to go on.
Following the incident, Yaya was released in less than 24 hours after a $30,000 bond had been posted on her behalf. Throughout the entire situation, Floyd remained firmly at her side and continued offering his complete support.
You know, people on the outside. Yeah, I'm proud of my daughter, because even though she's a little young to have a baby, 21, and she'll be 22 this year, but I'm proud of her. I'm proud of NBA young boy. Very, very talented young kid. One of the biggest artists as far as in music. He got a cult-like following. I look at him, you know, just like one of my sons. I look at him just like one of my sons. I only want the best for him. And
despite the legal challenges involving his daughter, Floyd has consistently continued supporting her in public, explaining that he has no interest in engaging in arguments or disputes with anyone connected to the matter.